How's it going, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Sick ETV, and today we're going to be talking about the OnePlus 9 series. Now, they are scheduled to be released or announced on March 23rd, so I don't know if that's going to be a pre-order start or they're actually coming out on March 23rd. I know the T-Mobile finally is going to be picking up the Pro version. They're going to be carrying the 9 as well. But then now also T-Mobile is going to be getting the OnePlus 9 Pro version. The last time we had a Pro version on T-Mobile was the 7 Pro from a couple years ago. So hopefully everything is true and T-Mobile gets the Pro version, because that's the one that I really want to go for. And yeah, I'm excited about this phone. We're going to talk about the specs and see if you guys are interested in the OnePlus 9 series or the OnePlus 9 Pro. So all of these specs are stuff that we sort of know for now. They're rumored, nothing has been set, in concrete yet. So before I get you guys saying, oh, you're wrong on the specs, I probably am, but I am just going off what I'm seeing on the interwebs here as far as specs go for this phone, because like I said, everything is still, in the dark as far as actual specs for these devices. So let's go ahead and talk about the OnePlus 9 and the 9 Pro, mainly the Pro version, because that's the one I really want to go for. I'm excited. So OnePlus 9 Pro, this year OnePlus is deciding to work with a company called Hasselblad, which apparently makes really good cameras and expensive cameras. Their cameras are expensive as fuck. And yeah, they're working with them in collaboration with Hasselblad. Apparently they took pictures on the moon a long time ago, so this is very interesting. Now hopefully this does not justify a huge price raise or hike for the OnePlus 9 series just because they're working with them. Hopefully they don't raise the price, and hopefully the OnePlus 9 Pro stays at about $999 or around there. It should not go any higher. It should be lower to compete with Samsung and Apple. We'll see. We don't know yet, but I'm guessing OnePlus 9 Pro, $999. OnePlus 9 would probably be $799, $850, somewhere around there, hopefully. Display-wise, 6.7-inch QHD, 120 hertz refresh rate. Some people are saying 140 hertz, but I don't know about that. So hopefully I'll just settle for 120 hertz. That's fine. And it'll be at full quad resolution QHD, which is fantastic. This will compete with the S21 Plus, and the regular OnePlus 9 will more than likely have just a 1080p at 120 hertz as well. The OnePlus 9 Pro will more than likely have a curved display just like last year, and the regular OnePlus 9 will have a flat display. Battery wise, probably a 4500 milliamp hour battery, which is fine. Anywhere between there and 5,000, I'm guessing, for the Plus version or the Pro version. Probably 8 to 12 gigabytes of RAM. I think T-Mobile will probably carry the 256 gigabyte variant, which is nice. On the regular OnePlus 9, it'll probably be a 128 gigabyte variant. And they're also coming out with the OnePlus 9R, I think, or something like that, which is a lower line. But I don't think T-Mobile is getting now, and they're just getting the 9 and the 9 Pro. Snapdragon 888, which is the latest and greatest from Qualcomm. I'm very excited about that. 5G, of course. Really interesting stuff. I'm very excited about this device. Cameras, like I said, quad cameras on the back. I think 2 of them are supposed to be high megapixel. It's either a 48 or a 50 megapixel main and a 50 megapixel ultra wide. And this is really cool because this will allow, the same, I think it's the same sensor for each one of those. And then you're also going to get a zoom lens, and then probably a depth sensor or some sort of autofocus or something like that. So really cool front-facing camera. I don't know about the front-facing camera. Nothing's been said yet, but it'll probably be like a 16 or a 20 megapixel front-facing camera. 8K video recording, I think, on the Pro version. I don't know if that's going to be on the regular 9, but the Pro version is supposed to go up to 8K. I think 4K at 100 and, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say 120 frames per second. That could be wrong, I don't know. But it's supposed to be higher than 60 frames per second for that 4K video recording, which is really, really cool. Hopefully they do that. IP68 water and dust resistance, more than likely on the Pro. The 9, I'm not sure if OnePlus's version will have IP68, but I know in the past T-Mobile variants have certified their OnePlus devices as being IP68, like the 8 and the 8T were, but for OnePlus they did not certify them. It's weird. I don't know what they're doing there. But still very excited about these specs. Obviously no headphone jack, Dolby Atmos just like in the past. The build quality is supposed to be a really, really nice, cool looking build quality. The cameras on the back are going to be different. There's going to be some Hasselblad branding on the Pro version. I'm not sure if the regular 9 is going to be by Hasselblad. The 9R probably not. So I'm assuming they're going to be doing it either for the 9 and the 9 Pro, or just the Pro, just to give everything for that Pro version. But honestly, I think they should do it for the 9 and the Pro and give them really, really good cameras. The 9R could have regular cameras maybe. That's fine. It's going to be their budget phone. It'll be acceptable for that. As far as, like I said, carriers, T-Mobile, and I think Verizon is going to be carrying them as well. So really, really cool. No headphone jacks, if I mentioned that earlier. 5G, like I said, battery might be a 4,500 milliamp hour battery. Hopefully between there and 5,000, I'm guessing for the Pro version. The regular version might be 4,000 to 45. Hopefully everything works out. GPU, more than likely going to have the Adreno 660 GPU. Snapdragon 888, like I mentioned earlier. Android 11 out of the box, obviously, with Oxygen OS 11, which is really, really cool. Yeah, I'm very excited. Displays, curved display on the 9R. The 9 Pro, and then a flat display for the regular 9. 120 hertz on both of them, which is really cool. Quad HD on the Pro, 1080p more than likely on the regular 9. So very, very excited for these specs. And yeah, I'm excited for this phone. I cannot wait for it to come out to T-Mobile. Hopefully I'll be picking up the Pro version, just because the last Pro version I had was the 7 Pro. And yeah, every other OnePlus I've gotten was just the regular OnePlus or the T variant. I had the 7T, I had the 7 Pro, and then I got the 8 and then the 8T. Did not get the 8 Pro because it did not come to T-Mobile. So very excited about this. I'm very excited about the cameras. Hopefully OnePlus gets their shit together as far as image processing goes, and they are able to give us really, really good cameras. I think so far the 8 Pro had the best camera system so far on a OnePlus device. Hopefully they just knock it out of the park this year with the 9 and the 9 Pro. Doing this whole collaboration with Hasselblad. Now this could go either way. They could just be slapping a name on there and not doing crap. For their cameras, it all depends on image processing. You could have 200 megapixels on a camera, it ain't gonna do crap unless you have that image processing. Google has low megapixel cameras, but their image processing is amazing, and you could get excellent pictures. So hopefully OnePlus gets it together. I don't know what Hasselblad is going to do, if they're making just the lenses, the software for the Pro video recording and the cameras and the image processing. Hopefully they're actually doing some stuff with their camera system, and they're just not slapping their name on it and raising the price or something like that. So hopefully it is a true collaboration between OnePlus and Hasselblad, because that's will be just really expensive. Their cameras are really freaking expensive. Yeah, I don't know much about cameras, but I know they make really expensive cameras. And yeah, hopefully this all works out just fine. I'm excited. Are you going to be picking up either one of the OnePlus 9 series phones? Let me know in the comments down below. Very excited to hear what you guys think about this phone, and if you guys are excited about it or not. I am. I cannot wait. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did, thumbs down if you didn't, that is quite all right. And subscribe, like, and share, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.